All right, guys, I got some super simple and totally free life hacks coming your way. Let's make life easier without spending a dime. So, here are the tips and hacks.
Free life hack. When your jar doesn't open, interlock your fingers, press until you hear, and then you can simply open it. Free life hack.
Here's the best life hack on how to open a jar that you cannot get open. Butter knife. Whack it. Whack the top. There we are.
Stop trying to twist the lid off your jars. Do this instead. Take a small teaspoon and press it against the jar and up under the lid. Keep pressing up until it pops. And there you go. Enjoy.
Evan is here, and today I'm going to be talking about what I believe to be the very best fertilizer you can use on all of your plants. House plants, perennials, veggies, trees, you name it, this is the stuff. So what is this stuff? This is called worm castings or worm poop. And not only do I believe this to be the very best fertilizer out there, it's even organic. So you can use it safely, knowing that you're going to be treating your plants as best as you can, but you're also not doing any sort of detriment to the surrounding environment of gardening. First of all, it is odorless. You can stick your nose in it and it smells like nothing. It roots. It's very unlike chemical synthetic fertilizers where those nutrients actually need to be broken down over time before the plant's roots can actually absorb them. Now, furthermore, worm castings are completely pH neutral, which is huge. Many of us that use chemical synthetic fertilizers have heard that chemical synthetic fertilizers can burn roots. And that is partly because synthetic fertilizers are often very acidic, and so they can really damage those young roots. And also, by changing the soil's pH into a more acidic level, it oftentimes will close up the root's potential to absorb those nutrients, completely nullifying the point of using a fertilizer in the first place. Chock full of many different nutrients, including nitrogen, potassium, calcium, manganese, zinc, cobalt, and so many more. But what makes them so special, like I was saying, is that these nutrients are water soluble, which makes them very readily absorbed by the plant's roots. And worm castings are naturally very water retentive, meaning you don't have to water it as often. So they add nutrients and they improve the soil structure. All in all, they just create a much happier environment for roots to flourish in. And your soil, that's going to help to ward off things like root rot or crown rot, while also fending off spider mites, mealybugs, whitefly, any of those pests that we all love to hate. We all know the best of as a matter of fact, using worm castings is super simple, and I particularly love it because, like I always
Time to get some of this lovely dill for our dill bread. Remember, when harvesting dill, you want to pick from the outside towards the center. So on this one, I can take this stem, and I can take this stem, but I want to leave this for new growth. Nice little bundle.
Here's a great hack that I saw on TikTok. An ordinary container of Morton salt, right? Okay, let's take the label off. And we see the usual spout that we can open and pour, right? Except sometimes it's too much. Well, watch this. Toothpick. Boop. Toothpick. Boop. Now watch. You've got a salt shaker. Huh? Who knew?